Alright, today we're going to be talking about variables and expressions. First thing we need to discuss is your vocabulary. First vocabulary word in the lesson is going to be variable, which is a symbol used to represent a quantity that can change. The next one we're going to have is coefficient, which is the number that is multiplied by the variable in an algebraic expression. The next one is an algebraic expression is an expression that contains at least one variable. Next word is constant, which is a value that does not change. The next word is evaluate, which means to find the value of a numerical or algebraic expression. Now, another word for evaluate is also solve. And our last word is substitute, which means to replace a variable with a number or another expression in an algebraic expression. Alright, let's take a look. In this slide, you'll see the difference between the coefficient and the variable. The coefficient is going to be the number, and the variable is typically the letter that is attached to the number. Let's take a look at our first example. The directions say evaluate each expression for the given value of the variable. Now this one right here says x minus 5 for x equals 12. Now what this means is that we are going to substitute 12 into my expression here for the x, because I need to figure out what number this is actually going to be, so I need to get rid of this x. So I'm going to substitute 12 in there for that. So I'm going to have 12 minus 5 equals, well, we know that 12 minus 5 equals 7. So my solution to this expression is 7. All right, let's take a look at our next slide. The next slide is a reminder of the order of operations, because you will see problems that have multiple operations in them, and it's important that you do them in the correct order. Now, if you remember, we used PEMDAS to help us remember the order to do these in. Remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, the first operation we always do is parentheses. If we have parentheses in a problem, that's the first thing we have to do. If we have exponents, that will be our next step. Multiplication and division from left to right, we have to multiply and divide next. And the final step will be add and subtract, again, from left to right. So let's take a look at our final example. This one, again, the directions are the same. Evaluate each expression for the given value of the variable. And it gives us our expression right here, 2y plus 1 for y equals 4. Again, we're going to do the same thing. I need to substitute a value into my y right here, which is going to be 4. So I need to substitute that 4 in there. So I'm going to have 2. I'm going to use parentheses to separate these guys, okay? Because this 2y means 2 times y. Okay, so this means 2 times 4 is what that means. Okay, so we need to go step by step solve that. 2 times 4 is going to be 8, plus 1 is going to give us a value of 9. Okay, and that's all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. You follow those rules, you should get the correct answer each and every time.